Hi everyone, I'm Deborah Kozlovic and I'm a Creative Memories Independent Advisor from Australia. Welcome to Creating Your Memories. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do so today. Today I'm going to show you a simple layout, easy, quick to complete, and using up those strips of all lengths, sizes on a layout. The layout that I have completed already, I've used the Lullaby Lane Girl, which is this back here. It is still available on our website to purchase. So this is the layout that I've already completed previously. It's this strip down here that we've used the scraps on. I've done this one on a border. The layout that I'm going to show you next is just going to be placed straight onto the base page. It measures 3 1/4 by 12 inches, and then I've just done the random strips of the width but all the same length, and then I've added the sticker on top of that, and then I've added a 1-inch strip up the top, then placed a border sticker on that. And I've used these variety mats to place my photos on. This one will be a 6x4. This one I've actually cut that circle out from that variety mat, so then I'll just slide a photo in behind that. So to get started, the layout that I'm going to show you today, I'm using the Feeling Bright. That was in our last secret box with Creative Memories. These are all my scrap pieces that I have that I will use up today. I also have some embellishments that I can also use on my layout. And I've still got some stickers here that I can also use. To start off with today, I've got all my scrap pieces here, and I'm going to be placing them on a light lime cardstock, which is still available also on the website. So that is a 12x12 base cardstock that we will use, and then now we'll get our 12-inch trimmer and we'll cut some strips. So I've already got some longer strips here, which I can cut down depending on how long I want to make my border, if I want to start from the top or I want to start from the bottom. It's up to you which you decide. So I'm just going to pull out some longer ones that we have, just randomly long. So I probably want to do that border probably a little bit more than that 3 1/2. So we can use that. We can use that one and that one there, and we can also use that one. Just measuring the red. It's about nearly 4 1/4. I might think about that one. So now I'm just going to get my 12-inch trimmer. So I've got a 1/2 inch here. I've got an inch strip there. Also, that's a 1/2 inch by 12, and this one I think might be 1 1/2 by 12. This one is 5, so I think I might do these ones 5 inches long, and then just randomly just straighten up these edges, see if I can get the 5 inches for my length. So I'm going to do my length, all my strips 5 inches long, and then the widths I would just vary. So I'm just going to cut this one, probably this one measures 2 inches, so I'm just going to cut that one in half, so I've got 2 1 inch. So then I can use the double-sided on that. So these ones here I'll also cut down to the 5 inches. And this is a 1/2 inch strip, so we'll cut that one down to 5 inches also. I have this one here. I'm going to cut that one. I think it's already cut at 1 inch, so I'll recut that at 1 inch. So I've got 2 pieces there that I could use. So I'll do this one also at 5 inches, and this is the same color but in a different size, a different width. So I'm just going to trim that to size. Then we've got the peachy reddy color. So I'm going to do 3/4 on this one. And this one is 4 inches, not quite the 5 inches in length that we need. So this is going to do a 1/2 inch strip and then 5. So I'm just going to bring in my cardstock now and just check and see if I need more pieces to cut. So I'm just going to lay this out on the 13 by 13 mat. I'm going to use my repositional tape. To start off with, just going to do it randomly in colours. So I'm just going to start right down the bottom and then go up. So just matching colours as I go. And it also depends on what collection that you have that you would like to use. This would work on any one of the collections that we have. Might do the dark green. Just adding a little bit of repositional. I love the repositional tape. It's easy, quite easily to use, and if you do make a mistake or lay something out wrong, you can easily just lift that and reposition it. So this one actually has, I've cut this one with a decorative blade, so I'm just going to put it over top on the previous one a little bit, so I don't have any of that lime cardstock showing through on the back. So my next, I might use the orange sun and also just slightly put that under that strip again because of that decorative blade that I used. So just sliding that under, lining it up. So as you can see, as we're going on, it does make a nice design. Need a few more different colours. So I might try reverse side of the peach. I'm not going to match the colours, so you've got the same colours, you know, alternating. I'm just doing mine randomly. just to do along the page. So we're nearly halfway. So now I'll bring back and put this white one on, and then I'm going to go through my scraps again and cut some more strips. Okay, so bring that back in, going through my strips. I've got the green, so I might cut that at 1.5 wide, and then doing the 5, and then another one probably about 1/2 inch. Then that's the peach. I don't think my red quite makes the 5. So we've got similar colours here. I could do a red, but it'd be a very thin strip. So just makes it on the quarter line. Just to break that up a bit, and I'll cut that into 5. Then going through the colours. I think we're running out of colour selection here. I've got this one here. That could make a 5-inch cut. So we're going to place that, just cutting this side. So I'm just going to measure this as wide as I can cut it. So it's probably going just on that white digit line just here past the the 1/4 inch mark, which is at the end of your cutting strip. So I might add the red strip just to break it. Then go the green. I'm going to go back to the orange now. I'll put the suns. Just going to turn this. Then I might go the peach again. We've got a 1/2 inch strip here. So we're nearly at the end. I'm going back to my pieces again. So I'm going to go and like that. That will go at the end there. So we probably want one more 1/2 inch strip, which I might use this one here. And I measure it at 5. So I'm going to put this one down. And then the last one. There. So it's a little bit longer overlapping, but I can trim that off with the scissors. So there we have that strip there. So that's using up your scraps in random widths, and I've completed mine at 5 inches long and using it as a bottom border. You can flip that around and use it as a top border if you like. Or you can do the side, would also look nice using the side bit. So I'm going to use the bottom. So then from here, I'm going to use this cloud paper and I'm going to cut a 1 inch strip, trying to get my clouds in on the page. So it looks like a sky. Might do actually 1.5, so I get a couple of those suns in on my layout. So I'm just going to adhere that down up the top. Just up the top here on the base layout. Then I'll bring in my sticker sheet, and using the border stickers, I'm going to place the cloud strip, and I need to turn it. I'm actually left-handed, so it's a little bit difficult. So I'm just going to turn that around and place that strip on the bottom of the designer paper that we adhered down earlier. So then you've got that strip just running across to give that difference there. Thinking I might add the yellow. No. Might add the yellow just on the top of the border, just lining it up. Right, this one here. So we've got a few pieces that are not lining up correctly. This can be covered with that border strip. And then I'm going to get maybe these rainbows. They're pretty nice. Let's see. And I'm going to get my rainbow. So I'm just going to put my rainbow on the edge there. So I've just put it on the edge there, just lining it along. And then I'm going to bring back in that cloud. And I'm just going to put that on the bottom of that, but still letting the rainbow coming through, but making sure covering up the edge of that and the paper. So you might just have to go up a little, but you can still see that rainbow coming up through the clouds. So I'm just going to put that down. So you can actually see that the rainbow is still coming through the clouds, but you can't see the bottom edge of the designer paper and that sticker from underneath the cloud. So the next thing that you could do is adding a title and then working out what kind of photos that you would like to add on your layout. You could always put, you know, a 6x4 and then 6x4 here, or you can do the 6x4, maybe put a title, or do a little journaling box. You can also put a 4x4 photo here, so that's adding more photos on your page layout, or like so. Also in the Feeling Good embellishments, if anybody's still got this pack left over, you still got some bits lying around, there's a couple of, you know, journaling boxes that you can use also with that. So you've got that one there, you've got this one. You might not want to put too many photos on the, you know, this bottom bit that we just designed. You might not want to cover all that. You might want to, you know, show that through, because that's the design that we just did. So you can always even just put a 6x4 photo here, another one here, and doing your journaling box down there, and then your title up the top. You can always do it something like that. I think I've also got, I've actually got a few left over. Here's another little journaling box. It's like a tag. You don't have that tag just coming out from the side. I'm still leaving that design open there. What else do we have in here? I've got a half one here. This one was a little bit bigger. It was a square, and I cut it in half because I only wanted to use half of it. So to use that, just taking that one out, using a 6x4, you can have your 4x4 beside it, and then you can actually put, maybe get my fingers working, moving it down a bit. Just find a title, any title. So we've got here, oops, having fun. I'm going to put the embellishments and stickers on there. You can put this one halfway down, then you can place that one under the photo so it's joining, so it makes it look longer, and then you've got your little journaling box down the bottom there. We'll also have this sun that says, "It was a good day." You can also, that can probably stand out more on the line. Put that there, put that photo over there. You can have that over there if you like. You can always journaling here, here. You can actually, before putting that sticker down there, you can also maybe put a little journaling box under there, and that still shows out what we've done. So that's the one that we just completed with Feeling Good. And as I said, that was a secret box that came out in July, I think it was. Don't quote me on that. So it was a nice bright coloured sun rainbow sort of pack. And the one that I did previously was from the Lullaby Lane girl, and that's that paper pack there. Good gorgeous greens and pink colours. And I've done a shorter design with the strips and just added that onto a border and then just left the gap and then put the photo mats down. So the photo mats are, the variety mats are 6.5 by 4.5, so then you can actually fit a good size 4x6 photo on that. So I hope you enjoyed my simple idea of using up scraps today. Remember, if there's any questions or queries that you'd like to ask me, just ask in the comments. Love to hear from everybody, to hear what they have to say. If there's something in particular that you'd like me to try out, I can do that for you. Also, subscribe to my channel and happy scrapping.